Hello again from my living room. Today we're talking happiness because I've been just teaching a workshop on self care for the whole autumn. I think I mentioned that before. And self care for me is more than just like, yeah, take some time for yourself, do what does you good. I don't know what people relate to self care really, but I feel self care is much deeper. And in that way, it's really about how you feel. If you feel good, then you're taking care of yourself. But you also need to do things to feel good. So, happiness is something which I really like to talk about because one day I don't know, in the beginning of 2000, I was traveling around and I was being very lost and I was constantly on the search for something. And I came across this book, and or maybe it was not just one book, but maybe more books. And then I learned that you can actually choose to be happy. And I really like that because I thought, like, okay, I don't think that I'm going to get all the things I want or which I thought you need to be happy. Like a happy family, a nice house, a car, a lot of traveling, a lot of money. Maybe that's what I related to happiness. And when I learned that I don't need all that to be happy, I was like, wow, okay, well, that sounds good. So I'm going to try that. So I was really practicing to just create happy feelings. And at first it was difficult because I didn't know what are you doing? But then when I got to know yoga and meditation, I realized it's so much to do with our mind. It's so much to do with how we perceive things, how we live, how we look at things. And with the eyes of that person, you want to see things, you can change the person. So I realized with my approach on being more happy that I started to become more happy. I ran into people which are happier. I started doing things which made me happy. And suddenly everything just started coming and coming. So my life focus was happiness. And then one day I realized, wow, actually, I'm really happy. Thanks to all of the tools I got. But then there comes this next part. Like, you don't want to live in this pink world where everything is just like, oh, I'm so happy, I'm so positive, it's all good. It's not that. So, yeah, I have to disappoint everyone or actually wake up on that because we're not meant to live in this pink world where everything is just good. So the happiness I'm talking about is that you're having challenges in your life, that you're having problems, that you're facing things which are not pleasant, but you still feel happy because the happiness is inside. It's about that you recognize that you're not drawn into the misery, that you're not drawn into the problems, that you're not drawn into the troubles which are around you, but that you choose within all of that to still stay strong. And that requires focus, that requires um, a way of, or it requires something which maybe comes from a meditation, which brings you more into a focused place, into a centered place. And from there, you know that I am strong enough, I'm happy enough to still face the challenges which are around me. So, my question to you is, how are you looking at the challenges in your life? Are you looking at them with, like, oh my God, it's so terrible? And then you're very easily drawn into the energy of that not so nice situation. And suddenly you start becoming that as well, this not so nice situation. So, the question is, are you getting out of it? Can you leave the situation, or are you staying there, or you're letting yourself drawn into? So that's the work. This is the work we are doing at Purna Yoga. That's the work I am personally doing. And for me, it's something like really, again, a choice. So it's not the pink world, but it's a choice to be happy before you have all the material things which you think you need to be happy. So we can be happy without anything. And it's really the feeling from the heart. So once you feel your heart, once you feel yourself more, then you know you're meant to be happy. Doesn't matter what the weather is outside. It doesn't matter what's on the news. Well, I rather don't watch them, but you just feel it in you because you want to feel happy. And I feel that it has changed everything for me. So I'm really happy that I made that choice, that I found that book or went to that course, and went through many different stages in my life to have that realization. So with that, I wish you a wonderful day. I wish you a happy day, and I look forward to see you soon again.